introduction of a program. Here we are on TV. Once again, once a day, every day. Turn on the machines and live forever. Here we go. I'm alive, man, all the way back around here to what day is it? Let's see. It's it's reading, that's why. Let's get it on there. What's happening? Tuesday, the 2nd of August, episode 4,336. I think I'm right. I gotta get that book. Don't die book. Oh, what am I supposed to do today? Die? No, I live. I'm alive. And I made it. Who would have thought? I would have made it this far. I'm listening to this tape. I don't know if it's going to pop. I'm rewinding the tape. We're ready for tomorrow. Like before I even started today. I'm looking towards tomorrow. I think I'll be back. Maybe I'm, well, you planning too far ahead if you ever do anything for tomorrow? You saving things? You have things saved up? Like maybe we should be spending it all. But then what? Like why do we prepare? Everything's preparing for the future. If you're not preparing for the future, what are you, I guess you're using. You can be spending or you can be using, but pretty much everything you do is preparing for the future. Like by breathing, you know? So, here we go. Are we ready? Are we ready for tomorrow? I know we just started today, but you know, we just always think about tomorrow. What about tomorrow? Ow! Oh! Hey, Freddie, I need your record player. Oh, we're gonna vote? It's today, I guess. Who's voting? A 17-year-old boy will be 18 by November election. Vote primary. Oh, they can. Kids. Yep. Well, didn't look at that. I think Freddie threw it out here. Maybe I was gonna read it or something, but didn't read it. Didn't do that. Didn't put the timer. Don't know how long it'll be. Don't know what to do. Who am I? How am I? Who put the bump shabomp chabomps? You know? That song from the 40s. It's Tuesday. It's kind of the realest day of the week. I'm going back and forth between the office and my house, which is weird. And so I could be here, could be there. So one thing I am going back to the studio after like 4 days of not being at the studio. And then it was like, wow, we're back here. That was for 4 days. Now we're back here for 2 days. We'll probably be back here for another 4 days. You know, in the future. Yeah, I was thinking about cubicles not my whole life, but for some reason, maybe my whole life, the program started getting me thinking about cubicles. The program started me thinking about, time and days and then cubicles kind of goes together. It's going to be like half my life eventually. Be out doing this thing. I mean, just keep, as I move forward, the percentage of time, it gets bigger and bigger, but all my old life I've been doing this thing. And I've been thinking about those cubicles for a long time, for years. I don't know why. Why was I thinking about cubicles back then? Taking off my shoes. I'm gonna get some flip-flops for when it's really hot. Yesterday, on Monday, I was here talking to Heather and Freddie. Freddie was here for pretty much the whole thing. Talking about the week, talking about the weak, like people who are weak. Last week, and then it's like we're a homonym confusion. Talking about the strong, talking about the weak, talking about the strong. I was eating pizza. I ate pizza yesterday and today. I didn't eat it for like 4 days, so now I'm back on it. Just gonna keep eating it every day. Why not? I'm gonna get the pizza people a budget and tell them I want like a card, like a punch card. Eat so much pizza over there. About getting Far East, and I was like, I told myself I'm gonna go look at the slices, and if the slices I don't think I want them, then I'm gonna go to Far East. And what wouldn't I want though? That's the question. So I got this stuff though. It's pretty good. The Cromer and the whatever this thing is. Yesterday after the program, I back home in my residence. And the days I work from home, tomorrow I'm working from home, I go back and then I come here and then turn around and go back home. Weird thing. Weird life. But I went back home on Monday. I don't know what I'm watching. I need to find some marathon-y show or something again. I have Wednesdays covered. Wednesdays and Thursdays and Sundays. But maybe I should be reading and writing instead of watching so much TV. I think last year when I wrote, or 2 years ago, I'm thinking about this book still. It's going much slower, but I think I was only working 30 hours, and now I'm working 40 hours. Which makes sense because that could be extra 10 hours. If I put that into the book, it'd be a lot of books, you know? Yeah, I mean, I'm already here for 1 hour a day. I'm like, oh, I just do 1 hour a day of writing. Like this. I was doing that for a minute, but now I guess I'm driving more or something. Or no? Probably driving about the same, but now I'm driving more on each day. But I did finish my first 100 packing. Now I gotta start on the next one. I gotta find the next one. I don't even know where it is. But last night I made it home. Yeah, just watching TV. I ate some food. I stayed up too late. Went to work today this morning. Same kind of thing. All the same stuff. I'm experimenting with routes to get to work. There's different routes. I'm like, which route do I like? I haven't settled yet. I'm experimenting with routes to the office, to the building, different places. And once I get established, then I'll be doing the same thing every time. But I haven't decided yet. Lots of driving. Wake up and drive. We should ride the bus. I think the bus takes longer, but then I'm spacing out for a while. Like sitting on the bus, and right when you wake up, you get some time to space out before you do a thing. Now, I'm driving. It's a different life than a few years ago. Really flipped around. Weird time. Weird to think about. I'm still here. So, yeah, like I've said this in the past, but I pivoted around here. Now, I went to work today. Did that regular day. Well, there's like a cafeteria, and it's not owned by the government. It's like private. They just like, I don't know if they rent the space or whatever, but you're pretty much forced to eat there because there's not enough time to go anywhere else. like bring your own food ahead of time. Which is probably what I should be doing. You gotta eat there. But the place is getting weird. This week they have discontinued hamburgers. It seems like it's outrageous to me. I'm like, what? They're like, hey, like last week they're like, hey, no hamburgers this week, okay? And now they just announced no more hamburgers ever. It's like, what? No hamburgers ever again? And that's yep, we're just gonna do them. Seems like that would be their main gig there, I would think. But who am I to say? I guess I'm just a customer. After like a hamburger place, after like a lunch place, and hamburgers number one that got regular food. What kind of food should we have in this cafeteria? How about regular, really regular food? Chicken strips. I ate chicken strips today. Ugh. Ugh. Not great. And they have pizza. I mean pizza here. Well, anything other than chicken strips. I'm gonna make my own food. They had potato salad, macaroni salad there. I'm gonna make some cold food that I'm gonna eat. Or maybe I'll go through with meal prepping or eating ahead of time or whatever. Probably would be a good idea. But I'm only going out, I'm not going out like that much. I guess when I stayed inside for a few days I didn't buy anything. It's really how I should be doing it all the time. It's a weird life. Anyway, I made it back here though. After work, drove down here. And like I almost called Far East, but I wanted to go look at the pizza. Like, I'm gonna walk over there. Of course, I'm gonna eat it. I don't know. Do not doom myself, but like making the decision, even though I was like not quite doing it. So I didn't call Far East. I'm gonna do. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know about that stuff anymore. I eat a lot of rice at home. More rice at Far East. And a Rice Krispie treat. A Rice Krispie treat today. Lots of sugar. But I was walking out there and on the corner I saw a fight. I mean, I guess it was a fight. It wasn't a fist fight. It wasn't a physical fight, but a street guy cut off an old man with a family. This guy had like the family bumper, it's a bumper sticker. It's like a window decal, they call it. It's kind of like a bumper sticker, but a little bit higher up. If it's not on your bumper, then it's a window decal with the family. So it's like, hey, I got a family, but he's also fighting. And so like, I mean, I don't know who necessarily had the right of way, but I think the pedestrians pretty much always have the right of way. But the bike cut off the car, or the bike flipped the car off. You know, it was kind of like a bigger car, or whatever. Street guys on the bike, fuck you! And he flipped them off. And the car guy stopped, left his car running, and actually got out of the car and was like getting up in his face, like, what? They were fighting, and they're flipping each other off, you know, like in front of it, like really hard, aggressive, like flip-off fight to each other. And then like the guy would back off, the street guy would back off, and then the other guy would start walking away, and then when the car guy started walking away, then the street guy would get back into it. Yeah! He'd start yelling again, but he didn't want to get in a fight, so then he got to back off and get back in his car. And then the guy would stop again and get back out and fight a little bit, and the guy was an old Asian guy, and then the guy on the bike started yelling racial slurs a little bit too. So that was exciting out there. Oh, look at this fight. This is what I'm going to say. I guess when I get back over here. You know, I did. I saw a fight. But nobody actually got in a fight. But they were getting up in each other's faces a little bit. The guy had a family, though. It's like, hey, you got to take care of your family, man. That bike guy is going to assault you. I guess if I was watching him, I'm going to get out of there. I already saw it. I don't think it's a crime yet. It could be. Depends on what it is. But once it's an assault and a fight. Oh, ding. Yeah, I asked a little question and then got the dinger. Okay. Over here. Nope. He should be there, not going anywhere.
What?
Hello, Andrew.
Oh,
It's a program on TV. How are you?
how's it going?
Good. It's been a while since I called because I've been there.
Yep.
No, I'm not there.
That's right.
Did you see? Did you see that I'm not there?
No.
Oh, well, go look. I'm not there.
Wow.
What are you doing?
Nothing. What are you doing?
I'm portioning my pills. I didn't eat.
Forfeiting your...
I'm getting the pills ready. I put them in a line, and then I eat them.
That's good.
Do you have a regiment?
Healthy.
Yeah. Is it gonna make me healthy? All these little pills. It's not that much stuff. Like, how much stuff can this little stuff do? But I guess it does stuff. I opened the new multivitamin.
Good.
Yeah, and I took some with me. I saw a fight. There was a guy.
Yeah?
There was a guy got cut off. A bike cut off a car, and then yelled at him, and then they got out in a fight, and then they're yelling, but then the guy got in a car. He's an old Asian guy, and then the bike guy started yelling racial slurs.
What?
But I don't know what the racial slurs were. But that's what he went for.
Yeah?
But yep. But the guy in the car had a family decal.
Wow.
But he wanted to fight. Like the guy in the car probably could have just driven off, but he wanted to stop and get they were both aggressively flipping each other off.
Really?
But they didn't punch at all.
Wait, he got out of the car?
He got out of the car because the bike guy was flipping him off and yelling, "Fuck you," you know. And then the guy in the car stopped and got out, and he's like, "No, fuck you," you know.
An old Asian guy?
Well, yeah, he was like probably 50 to 60.
Yeah.
And they were just like doing the thing where they aggressively flip each other off and like puff, you know. They're just like, huh, what? You throw a fight or throw a punch, you know. They were posturing, but neither of them fought anybody, and the bike guy seemed pretty high. Like,
Who was at fault?
I think it's always the car guy.
The car cut off the bike?
Well, I think it's always the car. I think you should, if you're in a car, you should just drive away. You know? Like,
Yeah.
but the bike guy was like a street guy. He was like probably high or something, or at least high on life, you know?
Sure.
And then the the car guy wanted to get in a fight. It's like, hey, don't you know not to fight street people? That if they start yelling at you, you gotta just get away because they're wild.
Yeah.
But it was like the dogs. You know when the dogs and they bark each other on the fence, and then you move the fence and they stop. You know? Have you seen that?
They're barking at each other at the fence?
Like there's a picture. There's like two dogs and they're barking at each other through a fence, but then like you pan over and then like 2 feet away the fence is over, so they could be fighting each other, but they just want to like, yell at each other through a fence. The dogs do.
Yeah.
That's what these guys wanted to do too. No, fuck you! Fuck you! And then it's like aggressively flipping each other off and pandering.
Yeah, but the person was blocking traffic.
Yeah, but that's his home.
But that was in front of you. You were in the car behind him, right?
No, I was walking.
Oh.
But I think you gotta. It was right next to the bus station, you know.
Oh, okay.
So that's like that guy's home. The bike guy, that's where he lives probably.
Yeah.
So don't fight them.
Don't fight the people. Oh, yeah. Everyone is like upset with the conditions of. I don't know if it's just Olympia, but like maybe just the world right now. Everyone's like pissed off.
Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
But yeah, he's having a hard time. I mean, they're both having a bad time, and probably in life, you know. That guy lives on the streets. Another guy has a family on his winch. What's it called? Decal. He had a family decal.
And he's
like,
fighting.
he's like, I'm gonna kill your family. That's what you do if you see. Hi, you have a family. I know you have a family. That's your weakness, you know. Don't advertise your weakness.
Your advice is, if you're gonna go out and fight, you should not advertise that you have a family.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
That's your weakness.
You can say that you have, I don't know, it's like you have a family but you don't have a family or something.
Get the family decal on your whatever on your window, and even though you don't have kids.
You get it as some kind of distraction because you actually are a vigilante or something.
Yeah. You're like,
You don't have kids.
You're like, where do you even buy those decals with the family on it?
Oh, you like have a kid and you're like, oh, I guess I better go online and get one of those have a kid decals.
You gonna buy it online?
Like, oh, had another kid.
Oh.
I don't know.
And then at what point do you remove it and then put the like oh, my kid moved out, and you like scratch it off?
Yep. Yeah, they died.
And the kid is dead. You put a X over them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. I'm just gonna carry around like tape and put X's over people's political beliefs on their car, or like get a sticker that's like the don't thing, like Ghostbusters, you know.
Mm.
And then you carry it around when you see people's political views. Put a don't on there.
Right.
And they're like, oh no, that's the opposite of what I believe in.
That's pretty funny. Do
Um,
that.
Anyway, did you vote? Today is the voting primaries are due. I saw you got the voting thing.
I did not vote.
It's today. I think you still could.
I don't want to vote.
Yeah. You're getting the thing.
Yep, I guess the government says that I am eligible or whatever, but I don't really feel like I should.
Yeah.
I don't really know. I don't know anything about the candidates, so I'm not going to.
I always just vote for women and minorities.
That's a good idea. I should do that. Maybe I'll vote.
Yeah. Yeah, just vote for not white men.
That's a good idea. That's what I believe.
Yeah. Get the thing. Get that pamphlet. I didn't tell them that I moved. So.
You didn't tell them that you moved?
I didn't tell them that I moved, so I can't vote. Because I voted at
Yeah.
my other address, but this time I didn't get it. But it's just the primaries this time anyway, but I guess that's something.
Is that how that works? Oh, because you just don't have your ballot?
I just don't have my ballot, 'cause I didn't tell them where I moved.
Yeah.
So
You should probably do that.
I should tell them? Then they're gonna find me.
Yep.
I don't want them to find me.
Why not?
Because I got a warrant. They're gonna pull my warrants.
Oh, yeah?
That's what they're doing when they pull you over, you know? They're checking for warrants.
That's true. Well, they have a scan. They scan your license,
Yeah.
whatever's on your license, I guess.
Didn't burn down the house. Did you go to the store?
Yeah.
You already did?
Yep.
Did you buy coffee?
No, I forgot.
Maybe I should buy it. Maybe I'll go today.
I was gonna buy coffee, but I forgot.
Yeah. Did you forget anything else?
No.
No? I might go buy coffee after this.
Do it.
Coffee and ice cream.
I was gonna get fancy coffee, but I forgot.
You're gonna get fancy coffee?
From Winco.
What's fancy coffee?
I don't know, they have a lot of different kinds, you know, of the Winco brand.
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna get the can.
Alright.
Well, maybe I'll get the stuff. I mean, they got those grinders. Might as well, huh?
Yeah, I think it's just like sugar coated beans or something.
Well, I don't want the sugar stuff.
Well, I mean, that's like what makes it like flavored. I don't know how it works, but
You know what
that's
the,
what it
don't get
smells.
the flavored stuff. Don't get like blueberry. They have like flavor. But I just want the straight coffee. But maybe I can get the stuff from the grinder.
Yeah, I think they have stuff like hazelnut roast or something like that, you know?
Yeah, that's gross. That's,
Yeah, what do you think that is?
Isn't that like beaver, beaver anus?
I know what you're talking about, but is that in food or is it scent?
I thought it was in like almond flavor.
Oh, or like vanilla?
Yeah. I'm like, this beaver anus smells like vanilla.
Coffee is a good way to mask any kind of weird flavor.
But it doesn't even smell. So like grape candy does not taste like grapes. You know?
It tastes beaver anus.
It tastes like beaver anus or something weird. But then you taste something that's grape flavored, like grape soda, and you be like, this tastes like grapes. But it doesn't taste like grapes. It just tastes like the grape flavor that you know is grape, you know? You say, what flavor
Yeah.
is this? And you say, it's grape. You know what I'm saying?
Great.
but it's not grape flavored. It's just the flavor, the fake grape flavor, but you associate it with the word grape anyway. But it doesn't taste like grapes at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, do you think they took the grapes and they started from there, or did they start from scratch?
No, this is what they did. They made a bunch of flavors, and then they assigned fruits to the flavors they made instead of the other way around.
Are you positive?
No, that's just what I believe.
Well, I mean, you could be right, but I think that they are, like, kind of similar. But maybe it's just because that's what they told us to believe.
Maybe I could believe orange, but grape really does not taste like grape.
Yeah. Some people don't even know what stuff tastes like anyways. Have you seen the Ramsey, on one of his reality shows? He would, like, blindfold the contestants and then feed them things.
Smoke cigarettes.
Smoke cigarette? Yeah.
Smoking cigarettes.
That's another thing, too.
What?
All the chefs smoke.
Yeah. All those smoking cigarettes, you can't taste anything?
Eddie hired this guy who smoked a lot, like, a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Because he said he had cooking experience.
Yeah.
So then he was cooking the curry for a couple of weeks, and he, like, just made it way too salty. He's like, I oversalt everything because I have no sense of taste.
And then what, he got fired?
And he got fired because he got angry at the stuff in the kitchen.
He got angry at what?
He got angry at how they handled the shrimp. He said it was unsanitary. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
But
I don't believe it.
Lots of
it
shit.
is.
Lots of shit. They're all smoking. Because they're degenerates.
Degenerate.
Yeah. I kind of forgot about smoking. Because at my job there's like a smoking section, you know? And I was like, oh yeah, smoking. That's weird.
Yeah.
Like,
Does it smell like cigarettes?
in the smoking section does smell like cigarettes. You gotta like take a break. You like take a smoke break. Like, man, I gotta go smoke.
What, is it inside or something?
No, it's outside. My last job, I worked with an old lady who smokes, and she said that when she started in the government, you could smoke in the office.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pretty legit.
It was in the 80s, maybe.
Yeah.
Probably.
What do you think they're doing?
What?
What do you think they were doing?
What, smoking?
So what is their job?
Oh. Paperwork? Yeah, these people smell like cigarettes. Or are you going to burn down the place? I wonder if there was a lot more fires back then.
I mean, probably. People smoked a lot everywhere.
Yeah. Now it's not very popular. All right. I'm listening to this message. Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Miss you guys. This is Robert W. And it's August now. Did you have the James and Heather from Tacoma on tonight on Monday? I probably missed you for the day, but I wanted to update you on my situation with my symptoms and such. And my symptoms worsened toward the end of last week, and I went in to get a PCR test done because I figured my rapid tests just weren't picking it up. But the PCR test also came back negative, but my symptoms have kind of worsened almost every day. Last night and the night before were pretty much the same, and maybe I'm feeling a little bit better today, but I also got some cold medicine, so it could be from that. Although I'm guessing that it's kind of starting to break up, and that I think I'll be feeling a little better tomorrow, and by Wednesday or Thursday I think I'll be okay. So I gotta figure out if I get tested again or what the whole protocol on that is. So although I figure I'm probably no longer contagious, because I don't have a fever or anything like that, but I'm sneezing. I figure I'm no longer contagious once my symptoms go away, so that'll be my symptom, that is. And, alright, well, just thought I'd let you know and have a warranty.
Maybe it's the flu.
Yo, they sent me to prison for hitting the truck for 8 days in a row, fam. 8 days in a row I hit the truck. I got meth, I got heroin, I got cocaine. They sent me to prison. Why am I going to prison for hitting the truck? I failed all my GCSEs.
What meth? Alright. Well, the fall. Let's call that guy first. Drunk guy. What is his name?
Yo, they sent me to prison for hitting the truck for 8 days in a row, fam. 8 days in a row I hit the truck. I got meth, I got heroin, I got cocaine. They sent me to prison. Why am I going to prison for hitting the truck? I failed all my GCSEs.
Why am I going to prison in a truck? They called it earlier today.
The Text Now subscriber you were trying to reach is not available. Please leave your message after the tone.
Hey, it's the program. Thanks for calling. You calling from the internet somehow? I don't know what that is. Text me out. But you watching the show? You out of jail? Or are you gonna go to jail? You got to surrender? They call it. You can call us back here. You got about 23 minutes. You want to hear Mr. Ginsey's message? Are you watching the show, or are you just calling?
I'm not taking the phone to work. So my neighbor he left his phone in his car. It got so fucking hot in his car. And I leave my phone in my car. So yeah, I decided that's why I've been leaving them messages lately during the day and whatnot. I'm leaving my phone at home. Don't want to fuck it up taking it to work, leaving it in the car and getting overheated and shit. I know during the wintertime it was saying, oh, it's so cold, your phone's about to fucking die. Battery is too fucking cold. So,
It's like the cold.
now it's too fucking hot. You know, fuck my battery up. Or fuck the phone up too. I don't know.
Thank you.
And just melt all the shit inside now. Yep, I have to fix the car again.
Thank you.
Oh, fuck. He got a little nightmare going on. He's got a weak hose, but the credit actually split the hose. And it's a piece of hose splicer in the middle, and then we had to cut some of it off because it's too fucking long. And then the rest of the hose goes back behind and hits the throttle body, or it could be a heater hose and goes down back behind the throttle body, turns around, makes a U-turn, and goes down, does something, and makes another U-turn, and then somehow maybe even makes one more U-turn, but there's nothing like that we can see, so... Oh, fuck. Better, yeah, he's fucked.
that hose fucked up one more time. And he was saying, oh, I need my car, I need it now. That's why we was fixing this way I did. Put this fucker in there, and you don't have to buy the hose up, wait till Monday. Yeah, and people were saying, yeah, you might as well just wait till Monday to order, motherfucker, because there ain't nobody there, motherfuckers. Ain't nobody there. Okay. I will wait till Monday. So, we just got the one piece, started slicing and dicing and stuck it in there.
Slicing and dicing. Alright, it's called Bird. Oh, Bird's on a little bit sick. Maybe he might have the flu. Ding, Bird.
Robert.
Hey, Bird, it's the program. How are you? You better yet? You think you got COVID, or you think it's the flu? Maybe it's the flu. I got kind of sick for like 3 days or 4 days in like April or March, no, April or May. But I took a bunch of the tests and I was all negative, so I kind of assumed it was a cold. I never really had too much of a cough. It was more of a just like a general lackadaisicality. I don't know. Who knows? What do you know? You got it? The virus? Or do you think it's the flu? I think it's 2018. Alright, I'm gonna look at 2018, I'm gonna try again. Come on, you can play. There we go. Hey, future, it's us.
Shitty in the past, it might be good now.
Yeah. Bye, future. Hey, future, it's us. The past. I'm over here. And I'm alive. Are you alive? How you there? Like, look at this. Whoa! With the colors. How you doing that? It's Thursday. Man, good times. Where's that machine? Alright. Oh, Bird. Hi. Let's see, I think Freddie might be at work. We'll call him anyway and record a message to the future. House from the studio, you know. Hey! Hi.
Hi. You've reached
Freddie Dobler. I can't come to the phone right now, but if you leave me a nice message, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks.
Ready? It's a program that calls back in about 15 minutes. How are ya? You ever get in a fight? I saw a fight today. Bird might have the virus, but it might be flu. He's sick. He's sick. Hey, future. It's us. The past. It's Tuesday, and we're still at the studio talking to Freddie on the message. Somebody called and said they like drugs, and they're called from that text internet phone deal. Things is hot. Bird is sick, and we talked to my brother for a while. I saw that fight. The Asian guy who wrestled slurs on the family. Don't reveal your family's your weakness. Okay, bye, future. All right. Well, I guess we might as well do all the messages like the old-timey way. Alright, here's the final message. Mr. Ginsu, and then look at the messages from the past.
Jesus Christ. I got that new phone. That motherfucker rings off the motherfucking hook. What the fuck is that shit about?
You get more calls now.
God damn. I'm trying to sleep, and that motherfucker, good thing I'm wearing that you can set it on its front down, face down, and then it'll leave you alone. It goes on some sort of fucking fuck off mode. But, yeah, they keep calling asking for the last owner or two, I don't know. They keep asking for somebody else, they don't ask for me. I'm like, yeah, you got the wrong number. And that other guy, he's like, oh, well, you can take the fucking test. Or you can do this and see if fucking you qualify. I'm like, fuck, motherfuckers. Motherfucker wanted to qualify for something, I'd sign up. Get the fuck off my phone. So he left. And this guy, just now, he's like, Nikolai home. Like, no, Nikolai, he gave up this phone number and it's with me. Just like I gave up my Facebook, motherfucker. But you call that thing and give yourself username and give it to some other stupid fucker. I didn't give it to him. Facebook gave it. It timed me out, motherfucker. And how do you fucking time the fuck out? I'll tell you what, when you time me out...
Your recording has reached the maximum length. To replay your message, press 1. To delete and re-record your message, press 3. For delivery options, press 4. To send
It's
it
not
back,
too hot, but it's very bright.
And let somebody else steal my fucking witty. Whenever they didn't have the wit to do it themselves, they had to fucking pick mine. After a list of names comes up, they go, oh, well, that's not right there. If I can, I'll take that one right there. Fuck yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, fucking on that pissed off. Yeah, he's pretty pissed off. I ain't even fucking touch Facebook. Fuck those. I ain't gonna fucking reload that shit. I ain't doing none of that shit. That thing always blew up my phone anyway. Kept blasting shit on there and blah 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 till fucking wee hours in the morning. Oh shit. And then it was.
Future.
Bye, future.
your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 36056111035 is not available.
Angel on phone, I'm eating Far East, it's hot inside. Pagliacci, American cheese, you eat American cheese yet? Okay, bye future. Bye. Wow. What do you have to say to the future?
I got something in my, I mean,
All right, thanks, future. Bye-bye.
If you are satisfied with your message,
Future, it's us in the past. Look, it's cool. See the colors? Yellow fellows, cleaning. That was yesterday. Mr. Ginsu mowed the lawn. And don't be angry. But he's moving stuff. We get all the food here. It's getting hot. It's supposed to be getting hotter. Did you give up? Bye, future. Giving up?
Hi, you like to eat food still? Are you alive to eat food? Because you should be alive if you're going to eat food.
What are you going to say, James? James? Well, James is there. He's living with a multiple personalities person. And don't let your pie truck. Bye. Don't eat weird ketchup? It's us in the past.
Look at the Percival Punt Project 2022 this year. Checking out Resilience by Fujiyamano.
Did Resilience win? Go vote for it.
Yeah.
Oh, and do it.
Do it.
Resist.
Oh, yeah.
Bye, future. Bye. The future, it's us in the past.
Hey, have you, what's going on? You got the cuddle, stuff going on? You cuddle with anybody yet?
We changed the name of to .com. It's hot. It's hot.
We're gonna hire somebody to cuddle with us because we're lonely.
We got Pizza the Line. Almost got mad. Okay, bye, future. Yeah. It's us in the past.
Hey, future. I hope you're staying cool.
What did I say, future, James?
Stay cool.
James can't hear probably. Okay, bye, future. Bye. Future, it's us. The past. It's Tuesday, and it's hot. We got 90s, in the 90s, maybe 100. I got this little napkin. I'm putting it on myself to keep wet, you know? How are you? Is it the fair? The fair is tomorrow for us. Yeah, the fair is here, but I don't know. Future. That's hot again. Future, it's us the past.
Howdy, future. Stay home if you're sick.
Yeah, birds up in a scare. It's hot out, but I made it here anyway. It's not death hot, I decided. Borderline death hot. Baby's throwing silverware. Got Burger King, even though it's hot. And I took the coupon. 6618. 6618.
Yep.
Okay, bye, future.
Yep.
Okay, we'll be back. Hey, future! It's us. The past. Look, you took the tape here, the home, and it's this day. It's the season finale. And so we're on the studio. You make it back to the other place. It's hot out. Are you alive? Barely. Stay cool. And this is going to take this just like this now. Oh, everyone over here is up to reflection. Hey, bye, future. Hey, future, it's us the past. Hi, past.
Hey, future, I'm putting a bed frame together. Have you ever lied about having a cousin named Charlie? Because I have.
About, hot dogs. Hot dogs! Future, we're still at the... Oh, Stephen, come here. Hot dogs at the cafeteria. Hey, future! It's us the past.
The past.
Hot! It's too hot to go outside.
We went to the fair today, though.
And watch that tape later on.
Yeah.
Ah! That's what good sounds like. Did it cool down or is it hot forever? Bye, future.
Bye-bye.
Remember the... Future.
Hey, am I supposed to take my lottery ticket over there and get
Did somebody win, or nobody won, and I can just throw them buckets away?
My future. Somebody won.
Hello, future.
Hello.
Future already.
Yes. Now.
Look at this, you got me too. That's nice.
Yes.
Everybody's got their popsicles. It's hot.
It's hot. Bye, future.
Right.
It's us. The Pass. Oh, hi, it's Pass. Tuesday, and we're still at the studio talking to Freddie on the message. Somebody called and said they like drugs, and they're called from that text internet phone deal. This is hot. Bird is sick. And we talked to my brother for a while. I saw that fight. The Asian guy who wrestles us, and the family don't reveal your family's your weakness. Okay, bye, future. Bye. Alright. Well, what am I going to do? Call Yellow Fellow? Say, where are you? He didn't call us, so we were calling him. That's not work. Are you back to work yet? I guess I have some questions. Only one way to questions. Well, I guess
The Google subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
Yo, fellas, it's the program. You can call us back. You only have about like 4 minutes though, so I don't know if you're gonna make it today. Probably not. Are you working? Are you back? Are they open? Are you moved? Do you still live at mom's house? Did you start working at the restaurant again? Are you still on a staycation? Are you peeing in jars? Are you European? European. It's the end of the show though, pretty much. We only have a few more minutes, but I'm gonna go sit over there, do second like stage couch time, or whatever you want to call it. This thing over here when I'm sitting on the couch again to get through this. I'm gonna get some flip-flops for the studio. Maybe put them in the car or something. Well, I'm gonna get my shoes here. It's hot for shoes. Taking off my shoes did help a lot. Put it back on though. Maybe soon, and then go to my home to do this stuff. I'm gonna do the radio show today. I'm gonna go home after this on a Tuesday. Still can eat. I ate 2 pieces of pizza, but it wasn't not stuffed. What am I gonna eat at home though? I already ate the leftover curry. There's more curry. I could eat rice, hamburgers. Stop making hamburgers at my job, so maybe I'll make my own. Go buy the hamburgers. What is that? Is that my own hand? You can see my feet today. You ever seen them without shoes? And I'm not wearing shoes. Everybody else wears shoes on TV. You know, see Letterman's feet. I'm gonna go get. I don't think I'm good. I'm gonna make more food when I get home though. Probably hamburger and rice. Burger and rice, and I'm not going to leave the house for almost 24 hours before I come back here tomorrow. Well, maybe I'm going to get coffee, though. Because I think I'm pretty much out of coffee at the house, and that is unacceptable. So I'm going to go get coffee from Winco. Maybe I'll get more chips. Coffee and chips. That's a good meal. Buy more ground beef. Coffee and chips and ground beef, onions, ice cream. I just went to Costco, but what did we even get? It doesn't feel like anything. Yeah. Still eating the peanuts. Bought a lot of peanuts last time I went to Winco, but I didn't buy coffee. What did I buy? What did I even buy last time I went to Winco? Ground beef? I guess I did buy ground beef and onions. That's what I'm going to buy this time too. ground beef and onions, coffee, ice cream, potatoes. Maybe that'll do it. I think that's it. That'll do it, right? Anything else I should get? Maybe frozen vegetables. It's probably a good idea. We get a lot of stuff, too much stuff. But I'm not sure if I want to get the can of coffee or the fancy stuff. Maybe I'll go try to compare the prices. I mean, it seems like the cans would be, seems like the cans would be cheaper, but it's difficult to know. All right, well, we made it. Thanks for watching. Tuesday. We're on TCTV Channel 22, 11:30, 2 a.m. Check it out. Yeah, YDHWM on YouTube. 360-363-4. Call me message. You're on TV. YDHWM.com. Check it out. Blue Horizons is a good song. Thank you. TCTV, La Bebe, Dirty Fabulous, Uncle Brooks, 4-star video, Southspy.com, Rebecca, Mountain Board, Northwest, Thurston County, Washington State, USA, thank you, and viewers, see you're watching, thank you. Hey, John, where are you? Call me. Hell yeah, dog. Bye.